Welcome to another video from Dr. Lock. We're going to have a look at the Lockwood 3582 short back mortise lock, commonly found on aluminium front doors and shop fronts, commercial mainly, sometimes inside houses but very rarely, but most commonly foyer doors, places like that. So it comes in a nice little rectangular box like this. I'll show you what's on the front. Sorry, it's a bit hard to read it there. Oh, probably upside down. Can you read it now? Yep, there we go. That's the front there. That's that one. Made in Australia. A lot of Lockwood products now are made over in China, so I guess this one's still made in Australia, or packaged in Australia at least. Opening it up. So to start off with, we have our screw pack. See if I can run you through some of these parts here just to give you a bit of an idea. Okay, so we have these two big silver parts here which are called our spindles. They go into this hole here which drives the handles. We have two springs on them as well. Keep in mind that this part goes in first and then the spring goes behind it to push this spindle from the handle into the lock. You have some small little screws here, two of which are to hold the faceplate on. I'll take out the instructions there. There's the faceplate. So you've got two screws. The little blue section on there which is Loctite to keep it all nice and tight. Simply put that over the top, tightening in your two screws. You also have another two screws which attach here. Now when this lock is installed, the aluminium will actually be covering this part in here and here as well. So of course you put the lock into the door first, here and here, tighten those two, and then you will tighten these two here as well. This is the striker plate here. It's got a protective film on it to stop any scratches, made of stainless, very strong. Nice cutout here as well to accommodate this latch. This is your latch striker keeper box. This can be installed behind the aluminium to allow basically the strike to fall into this box, the latch to fall into this box and make a nice finish. It also has the extra wings on it as well, so meaning that if you were fitting this to aluminium, you would simply cut out this shape and then fit this lock inside the aluminium and then screw this to the front of the keeper. Okay, a few quick little tips on setting this lock up. Now if you have a left or a right-handed door, to hand this lock you simply rotate the bolt like that. So that's a left-handed door, right-handed door, very simple. On the back of the lock here they include a little Allen key here. This is to set which side you want lockable and unlockable. All the instructions are in the paperwork. If not, it is printed up here on the side. Escape means always open. Lockable means when the lock is locked the handle won't be able to be pushed down. Very straightforward. If you want escape on this side and lockable on that side, you undo it, you push it down, you tighten it back up as per the instructions there. On this side here you would pop out whichever side you want the cylinder to be on, perhaps inside, outside or both. You pop out this little black plastic cap here, you insert your cylinder from this side. These pins right here are your cylinder retaining pins. If you can see them, they're like an L shape here. You would put your cylinder in here and then push it through this hole here and the L shape would stop it pushing in any further. That's how the cylinder is retained on the lock. You will also need handles for this type of lock. The handles are not cheap, but most of the time they're made of solid brass and they're quite good and long wearing for commercial high use areas. This is a Lockwood 3582. This lock is available in our lock shop. There is another model of this which is also the Carver. They're very, very similar locks. Often 99% of the time they do exactly the same thing and fit in exactly the same spot. They're just different prices and different brands. For further information, please email us. For bulk discounts and things like that, please email us. This is a great lock, and hopefully this video will allow you to install this lock quickly and show you a little bit more about this lock to make sure that you're getting what you're after. Before I go, I'm just going to give you some sizes on this lock, roughly to show you, in case you're modifying or installing it in a post or something along those lines. The lock body itself is about 37 millimeters, but you also do have to account for your faceplate. So you could say as long as you had about 40 millimeters in whatever it is, your post or tube that you're installing it into, it will fit. Lengthwise, if my ruler does it, 150 plus 45. So we're talking let's say 195, 195 mil from there to there. Lock body width 20 mil, faceplate width 20 mil as well. Bolt, if I can measure that for you, 28 mil width on the bolt if it's important, 15 mil. Projection of the bolt approximately 20 mil as well, and distance from, let's say, the cylinder to the center of the handle, from the bottom here to the center of the handle, is about 80 mil. Okay, for further information please email.